Hello everyone and welcome to Nervous Nessie. It has now been 1 year since I posted my first video on this channel, and quite a year it has been. Got to go to a lot of amazing places, shoot a lot of videos, edit a lot of videos, and I have had so much fun with it. I love interacting with everyone via the comments. Really appreciate all of the love and support from everyone, whether it is liking the video or subscribing or commenting. I have really enjoyed making this channel, and I hope that I can continue this channel for a long time to come. But it got me to thinking of, there is the possibility that there are people out there that may want to try and create a YouTube channel, specifically travel. And I wanted to share some words of wisdom that I have learned since I started this channel that hopefully will help you either decide if you want to do the channel or not, or if something like this is even in your wheelhouse. So I wanted to kind of share things I've learned along the way and give you some points and tips that hopefully will help you in creating a YouTube channel or a travel YouTube channel. So stay tuned. When creating a travel YouTube channel, there's one big factor you have to consider. You have to have money to travel. Travel is expensive. That's one of the main reasons that a lot of people choose not to travel. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of the financing of a YouTube travel channel or just traveling in general in this video. However, if you do want to know more of the ins and outs of how I travel financially, because let me tell you, I am not rich. But if you want to know more of the technical part of all of that, feel free to leave a comment below and I can shoot a video or multiple videos talking about that. But yeah, you do have to have money to be able to travel. Now, I don't travel all the time. I am fortunate that right now I have a job where I can occasionally travel for work, and when I travel for work, I can try to shoot some videos. That's what I did in the New Jersey and New York videos. But the rest of the travel is on my own dime, and it can get pretty pricey. There are ways to save, you know, specifically going on trips at certain times of the year can save money. Different loyalty programs can save money, that sort of thing. Again, I won't get into the technical part of it in this video, but you do have to consider that if you're going to make a travel YouTube channel. Or if you even don't want to create a travel YouTube channel and you want to create a travel blog, you have to travel. Now, some people will create a travel YouTube channel that is specific to where they live. I know there is one specific YouTuber, Yellow Productions, that I actually follow, that is from Southern California. I live here. I've lived here for many, many years, but I do follow his channel because he covers a lot in Southern California and Las Vegas, which I do visit frequently. And I like to see his point of view of things. Just because I live here doesn't mean I know everything, because believe me, I don't. And hearing from someone else, their point of view of a specific area, I might find that hidden restaurant that I didn't know existed, or a way to save money when I go to a specific area. But that is one way that you can create a travel YouTube channel without spending a whole lot of money. If you live in a fairly big city that there's a lot to see and do, your channel could be focused specifically on that city and its surrounding areas. But if you live in a more rural area, that might be kind of hard for you to do, because that means you're going to have to travel to be able to show more stuff to do. But having the money for travel is a huge factor that you have to think about before you start a travel YouTube channel. Another way you can do the channel is sort of what I'm doing. I do shoot videos here at home that are informational, and I try to do review videos on things like my luggage or different gadgets, whatever it could be. I give tips in general. I know a lot of people that create travel YouTube channels kind of take for granted that everyone knows how to travel. And so I actually create videos for people who have either never traveled or may not travel that much. And I try to give kind of the basics, the 101s of certain things. That's what I did with my booking series, how to book a hotel or how to book an Amtrak train, that sort of thing. So you can have videos that you shoot at home talking about travel, and there are some people that that's all they do. They just shoot videos at home. But it's a travel channel, so you kind of want to see videos of the person traveling, because otherwise you have no proof that what they're telling you is actually true. You know, if you have someone who never travels and they've created a travel YouTube channel and they're talking about what it's like to go through TSA, but they never travel, it's not exactly the best way to create a travel YouTube channel. You do kind of need to show videos of you traveling. That way it builds credibility to your channel. It proves that, yeah, I travel. I kind of know what I'm talking about. So when I travel, I shoot videos and I have tons of footage that I can edit and turn into the different videos that I put on the channel, but I also have filler videos that I make when I'm at home. Another thing to think about before creating a travel YouTube channel is you have to have gear to be able to make the channel. You can go the cheaper route and use a smartphone for filming and use an old computer and try to edit the videos or just put them on YouTube as is, but your videos may not be that best of a quality. You may have to make an investment into your channel. That can be a camera, lighting, sound, editing equipment, computer, anything. Memory cards, batteries. There's so many different things that you may need to purchase in order to be able to shoot the videos. And I am going to have a video that talks specifically about the gear that you might need in order to create a YouTube channel. And along with purchasing all of the gear is the fact that you have to carry all of the gear. If you're someone who's a minimalist and hates having to carry a lot of stuff when you travel, this may not be for you, because I have to travel with a bunch of gear. My camera, different camera accessories, tripod, light ring, memory cards, batteries, all these different aspects. I have to carry all that stuff with me in order to shoot these videos and have them turn out good. When you have a travel YouTube channel, you have to drastically change your mindset when you travel. And what I mean by that is, before the YouTube channel, I would just go on a trip. I would just go and enjoy it and do everything I wanted to do and then relax when I was tired. I didn't have to think about, oh, I need to get up early or stay up late to do different things. But now I have to think about all of that and plan all of that into my travel plans. I have to think about, okay, do I have to get up early or stay up late to get a good shot? Do I need to pack all of this stuff with me when I'm going out and exploring a city because I need to shoot the videos? You have to think about the channel first, then your trip. You have to think about, okay, on the trip, can I carry a camera into this location and get a shot? You may not be able to. If you're gonna go to the White House, you cannot carry the GoPro camera in there. I mean, you can carry your phone, but then you may not even be able to use your phone. Certain government buildings have restrictions to where you can't shoot anything. And then what are you going to do? You have to think about the content that you're creating. What am I going to shoot? When am I going to shoot it? And then you have to make it happen. Otherwise, your channel's gonna kind of be flaky. There are many times when I am very, very tired on a trip. I've been walking all day, I've been going nonstop, seeing tons of stuff, and then when I get in front of the camera, I'm just tired. The last thing I want to do is sit and talk to a camera and try to get that video. But you have to do it. Same thing goes for the fact that you're out in public. You're going to be walking around with your camera, talking to it. You're pretty much talking to yourself, and people are going to see you. You have to be comfortable with people looking at you because you will stand out. I had many people that were watching me, just standing there, watching me while I was shooting in the park, in Millennium Park in Chicago. I had my little tripod set up and I was just sitting there shooting the video, and I would look off to the side and see people just staring a hole through me while I'm sitting there basically talking to a camera on a tripod. It's weird. It is a weird feeling. It's kind of embarrassing. And if you're out in public with people, you have to ask their permission. Either, can I shoot, period, or can I shoot and have you in the video? Now, when I shoot, I try to not specifically get people in the video. When I was in Alaska, we were doing the ice fishing, and I asked Rachel, the girl that was there with me, I said, hey, do you mind if I shoot a video? I said, I will try not to get you in the video. And so we kind of played a musical chairs around each other to where I could get a view without specifically getting her in the video, because a lot of people are not comfortable with being on camera. I wasn't. I still get nervous and act weird in front of the camera. It's a very odd feeling being in front of a camera and having to talk to it, and especially when people are watching you do it. So you have to be comfortable in front of the camera. You have to think about your surroundings. Can I get this shot in this area and it not bother people? I've been on a train and got shots there, but I made a point to make sure my camera was not getting anyone's faces because I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. The next item I wanted to talk about is the channel as a whole. It's a part-time job. It really is. I work a full-time job. I go to school part-time. I have my hobbies that I do, and then I have this. It takes time to create a YouTube channel, and it takes even more time to create a travel YouTube channel because you're having to travel. In order for your YouTube channel to be good, you need to consistently pump out content. I release videos once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on what the videos are. I would love to release more and more frequently, but I don't have time. It takes time to come up with an idea and write everything down about what I want to say to everyone, and then sit down and actually shoot it. I have to make sure I look somewhat presentable. Get up, put makeup on, try to do something with this crazy hair that I have, and then take time to shoot it. But that it doesn't stop there. I then have to edit the videos, upload them, and then I have to promote them. And I have to promote them via Instagram. I have the Instagram account for Nervous Nessie. I try to promote on other social media, my personal social media, to people that I personally know to try and get the word out. It is like a part-time job, and if you don't have the time to dedicate to consistently pumping out content for your channel may not do that great. So you want to think about that before you decide to start a YouTube channel. The last thing that I want to talk about is your channel itself. You want to try and do as much research as you can. Find videos like this, where you can do all the research about various aspects of having a YouTube channel. That's what I did. It took me a good month or so of really going down the YouTube rabbit hole from other content creators, trying to find what would work for me, whether it was editing software or camera to purchase, that sort of thing. Your YouTube channel is your brand, and you have to think about that brand and treat it like a part-time job. You have to find maybe a niche channel that you want to create in order to facilitate certain people. Or you want maybe a very broad channel, food, let's say. What are you going to talk about? Are you just going to bounce all over the place having to talk about food? Or are you going to talk about a specific type of food? Maybe you want to talk about Italian food. Then you need to think about, okay, what recipes would I talk about? Maybe the history of the food. You have to plan all of those things out. And all of that takes time. It takes a lot of effort. I'm not trying to discourage you from creating a YouTube channel. In fact, I love seeing more YouTube channels, more opinions, more content. It's great. But keep all of this in mind because it may not work for you. I would hate to know that you've spent money on a lot of equipment and gear and then found out that this doesn't work for you, because it doesn't work for everyone. If you have kids and your kids take up a lot of your time, then a YouTube channel may not work for you. I hope that some of the tips that I gave today, some thoughts for you to think about, will help if you decide you want to create a YouTube channel or a travel YouTube channel. Like I said, it's not for everyone. I know it kind of seems glamorized, being on YouTube and creating a channel and being a content creator. I don't feel like a content creator. I feel like a part-time employee for my own company, because that's kind of what this is. But it's rewarding to see the comments and to see that maybe your tips have helped someone. It can be very rewarding to create a channel and put content out there that people can find helpful and useful. If you have any questions regarding starting a YouTube channel or a travel YouTube channel, feel free to leave those questions below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. Bye!